Aaron Nola was special tonight. What is going on, everyone? The Phillies win this baseball game 3-2, and understanding what happened in game 1 of this series, where it goes 15 innings, we're abusing the bullpen, we had to throw Roman Quinn because nobody else was available. Understanding that, we needed a really solid performance out of Aaron Nola. We needed him to go 7, 8, 9 innings. Now, we went 7, but that's what we were shooting for before the game started. We couldn't have a 4-inning Aaron Nola night, a 5-inning Aaron Nola night. A 6-inning Aaron Nola night would have been pushing it. And realistically, I didn't expect him to do that, but sometimes it happens. I mean, this hasn't been his cleanest season, so we needed him to be able to go long, and he did, going 7 innings, striking out 10, only allowing 3 hits and 1 earned run. Aaron Nola was so spectacular tonight. It set this team up for a victory. He put this squad in a great position to win the baseball game, and that's what aces do. That's what they do. But you also need to realize with this Phillies squad, they are so inconsistent. You just don't know what you're going to get any night. You just don't know. Every single night is a different outcome. Every single night is a different baseball team. And that's the mentality you need to go in with when you sit down to watch 9 innings or 15 innings of Phillies baseball. You just don't know. That's so inconsistent, and it's frustrating as hell, but at the end of the day, we are still fighting in the mix, and it's going to realistically probably be that way until the season ends. So enjoy the ride. Enjoy the frustrating, emotional roller coaster that this backstretch is going to bring you, because you're going to get nights where the offense looks great and they score 10 runs. You're going to have nights where you can't even get more than 2 hits. You're going to have nights where this happens and that happens, and they're going to be completely 2 different looking baseball teams, and that's just what you're going to get, so realize that. This game, it doesn't move the needle for me. When it comes to tomorrow's game, I don't know what we're going to get. Drew Smyly's on the mound, but I don't know what we're going to get. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how this game played out, though, because we were down 1-0, and Bryce Harper and Rhys Hoskins go back-to-back. Citizens Bank Park was electric. You hear the bell ring. It was crazy. Those balls were murdered. Literally murdered. Bryce is out to right field. Are you kidding me? Did the ball even land yet? Rhys Hoskins to center. The sound of the ball hitting off the bat, beautiful to my ears. We all know how that sounds to me. It got scary, though. It felt as if we snuck away with this win, understanding the Chicago White Sox are bad. Arguably the worst team in baseball. It's an argument. I don't know if they are the worst, but you can put them in the mix. It felt like we snuck away with one because of that. Because it wasn't like the offense played tremendous. 4 innings. 4 innings. 4 hits. But here we go. In the top of the 7th, 2-1, we're up. Guys on 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. They elect a bunt, which was an interesting call. And Rhys Hoskins comes charging in full speed, makes a play to Andrew Knapp with a fantastic tag as he blocks the plate because he's allowed to want to play like that. And Aaron Nola ends up striking him out for the 3rd out there, and we get out of the jam. And in the 7th, though, this is what bothers me so much. This team is on an elite stretch of struggling when it comes to bases loaded opportunities. Because in the 7th, we had bases juiced 2 times. 2 times. And we weren't able to score in those chances. We did score in that inning because Cesar Hernandez had a RBI ground out. But when bases were loaded, we weren't able to score. And one of those was Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper. He grounded out to first base and didn't even know it was fair. You got to execute. You got to put away teams in that moment. You have to put away teams in that moment. It's going to come back to bite you. It's going to come back to bite you in the ass if you can't find ways to score when the other team is giving you that chance. Bases loaded? Again in this series? I'm like biting my fist. I'm so furious in these moments. We need to come across home plate more. I don't know why I get so fired up about it. We won the baseball game. But it irks me. It irks me because I know it's a bigger deal. I know it's a big problem outside of just this one baseball game and analyzing this one baseball game. The team struggles there. And that's when you beat teams. Those are the moments where good teams beat up on the other squads in the league. Whatever. So offensively, like I said, we did struggle though. Cesar went 0 for 4. Gene Segura went 0 for 4. Rodriguez 0 for 4. Hazley 0 for 3. Andrew Knapp was on base twice. Got a hit. Walked. Andrew Knapp. There's nothing better. And speaking of nothing better, Nick Pivetta came in for the back half of this ballgame, 8th and 9th. I got more of my favorite thing in this world. Nick Pivetta fist pumps and screams. Not only that, I got some sort of Irish jig there once he got the save in the 9th. It got sloppy in the 9th, but as much as Nick Pivetta pisses me off, Gene Segura had an error. Bryce Harper ran into the wall there and completely overran a foul ball that he could have caught. He didn't get help from his defense. But Nick Pivetta got out of a little jam there as the score was 3-2. There was a man on third. He gives us like a little Irish jig fist pump scream. You just can't get better than that. Just when I thought a Nick Pivetta fist pump and self-motivator couldn't get better, he gives us a little Irish jig towards Andrew Knapp. Oh, Nick Pivetta. I just can't lie. He's a hate the face to me. I hope he thrives in that bullpen because, damn it, we need it. But for right now, he's still on my list. He's still on my hate the face list. So tomorrow is a big game. You win the series or you lose the series. It's a completely different mentality after tomorrow's game. You win the series, Drew Smyly does his thing again. We're happy. We're happy. Okay, we should have won 3. We should have swept, but we win another series. We take 2 of 3, and we continue to put series victories behind us. You lose, and you say, are you kidding me? We fell apart to the Chicago White Sox at home? That's embarrassing. What is this team? So there's a lot of emotions riding on tomorrow's game. Can Drew Smyly also do what he's been doing? Can he provide the same type of game that he has? Can he be what Aaron Nola was today? Aaron Nola was spectacular, though. Come on now. When he gets rolling, when he gets into his rhythm, it is so outstanding to watch. I know I mentioned was it my MLB trade deadline video? I believe it was, in my podcast. Max Scherzer is one of my favorite pitchers to watch in this league because of his mentality and the way that he attacks the game. Aaron Nola does it in a quieter fashion, but A+. The way he plays when he's on the top of his game, it's artwork, it's poetry. His off-speed pitches, the way he executes it, location. I love it. I love it. I love the fact, too, that we've watched him grow. Remember the times where, is he really a number 1? No, he's like a 2 or 3, right? Remember that was a conversation for Aaron Nola? But you watch him grow. You've been watching him take the next step throughout his career. He's someone who, as a fan base, we got to watch grow as a professional. And I love it. I truly do love it. I embrace it. There's a lot behind that. And just the way he embraces the city. But he's a quieter guy, though, so it's unique. We're such a loud, passionate fan base. He's a quiet guy. He goes through the motion. He brings the intensity. He brings the work ethic. You know he's going to give you everything he has. I love me some Aaron Nola. Let's just be real. So with that being said, I want to hear your thoughts on today's game. Well, what's your opinion on Bryce Harper today? Because, yeah, he hit the home run. He had to play out there in the field, but he also missed an opportunity with bases loaded in the 7th. He had that weird fluky play out in right field in foul territory late. So it wasn't a perfect game. And let's be real, he hasn't been hot as of late. I would argue that he's been somewhat cold recently. What do you think about that? How about Corey Dickerson not getting the nod? And a pinch hitting opportunity, I believe, came up in this baseball game where Sean Rodriguez shouldn't have been in anymore. You clearly go to Corey Dickerson, but Gabe Kapler elected not to. I don't want to do Gabe Kapler again, please. I already made a video today stating the man should be fired. He doesn't understand baseball, so that's the last thing I want to do right now is think about Gabe Kapler. But all the post game, Mr. Positivity, he's happy with the 3-2 win. Good. I'm glad you're happy, Gabe. I am so proud of you for being happy with this ball club for winning a game 3-2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support I've gotten so far. It's been a crazy ride with this Phillies team. There's no denying it. And a lot of you support after every game, see the reaction, see what's going on, put your input in, and it really does mean the world to me. So with that being said, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.